I'm Bill Marion, and this is A Nose for Life. Okay, remember when I was telling you that it was kind of warm? Well, we're up another 1,000 feet because it's definitely colder right here. I'm glad that we've preserved a great deal of it today. So what do you do when you have a big decision to make? Now this is the middle of nowhere. You know, when I was a kid, there was an amusement park in Nashville, Tennessee called Opryland. And, you know, some people thought it was pretty campy or pretty cheesy, but I actually thought it was a good amusement park. It was pretty cool. It was based on, it had a country music or maybe even a slightly Western theme, which is funny because, like, when I think of the out West, I just don't think of Nashville. But maybe that's because I'm from Tennessee. I love going to Nashville. It's an amazing city. It's the largest city in the state of Tennessee, but it still has a small town feel. You know, when you visit Nashville, it still feels pretty small town-like. It's kind of cool that way. So the electric car thing, I don't know if you have one. If you do, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. I've always been a little scared of the electric car just because I can see myself as one of those guys that forgets to charge his car in the morning or something. Then you go to pull out and you go to work and then you can't get to work because you forgot to charge your car. And why do I think I would do that? Because I do that to my phone all the time. And you know, when you do that to your phone, it's fine because you can plug it into your car. But if your car has run out of charge, you've got nothing to plug your phone into and you're just stuck. It's kind of crazy. But I'm not used to seeing these around where we live there in Hickson and Chattanooga area. I don't see a lot of these. I don't even know where one's located. If you do, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below because I don't see these everywhere. It's on a paying basis. So, you know, obviously, you know, I keep thinking that maybe an electric car would save you money, but I don't see how it would save you money when you still got to possibly pull up and charge somewhere. Here's what's crazy. It doesn't say anything about like how much it costs to charge your car per hour or anything like that. It just has this little credit card swiping thing. It's like imagination pay. What do you want to pay to charge your car? I don't think it says that at all. Maybe when you swipe your card, it comes up. I'm not sure. I don't have an electric car, but this is kind of cool to have. And if that's the direction we're going as a society towards electrical cars, even though I don't think that's a good idea right now, but let's say that is where we end up. Great, that's wonderful. And this is kind of a cool concept. So it's like a charging station, but instead of for your phone, it's for your car. But it's still not Opryland. So here at Jekyll Island, like many resort vacation kind of places, you can rent these electric cars, and they're pretty cool. They only go about 25 miles an hour. So it's kind of like Fred Flintstone driving, if you're old enough to remember Fred Flintstone. You kind of got to kick your feet out to the side and push them just a little bit. But Carol and I are enjoying driving around the island if our battery holds up long enough. Hey, but if you've watched the Opryland video, you'll remember that at Opry MIls, they have a charging station. But unlike Opry MIls, you don't have to pay for the charging stations here. So when your battery runs low on your rented electric little scooter car thingy that you have rented, you can plug it in. And there's a charging stations, from what I understand, all over the island, and they're free. So I'm here in Athens, Tennessee, outside of a Cracker Barrel, one of my favorite restaurants. And look, here is another charging station. That's right. It's another one of those charging stations in case you have like an electric car. You can stop here in Athens. I'm seeing these things pop up everywhere. One of my YouTube viewers even commented in the comment section and said that, hey, there's one in Chattanooga. And I think the person said that it was in East Ridge or something like that. But hey, if you're into the electric car thing and you're interested in them, these things are growing. So if you're on I-75 and you needed to charge your car, this is where you can do it. But right now, I've got to get my Cracker Barrel on and charge my batteries. You know what I'm saying? Little pancakes, biscuits, and gravy. You know what I'm saying? There used to be an amusement park here. Just saying. Carol and I are on top of the Blue Ridge Parkway. We feel like we're on top of the world. There's this cloud and rainstorm that's moving in behind us, but it is amazing. You were seeing the view like 5 seconds ago, but now the rain's coming in. It's gonna wash us out. Hey, I'm Bill, and this is A Nose for Life. reason I created this channel was not just to show you amazing images from all over the world, but also to motivate you to go have your own adventures and share them as well.
And Bill wants to wade in the water. I'm not gonna let him. He might fall down. I've seen it almost happen before.
Here in the hotel, they do commemorate the creation of the Federal Reserve right here in just off the hotel lobby in a nice beautiful breakfast room. In fact, behind me is a beautiful picture of the men who created the Federal Reserve in secret right here on Jekyll Island. Hey, no joke, if you love seafood and you're in the Jekyll Island area, one of the best places, and everybody knows about it, is called Gin Wright's. It's called Gin Wright, and it's a great place to eat. Check them out. Tell Bill sent you from Tennessee.
We love oysters!
I'm Mike Stitt, and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I am here to watch the eclipse for the first time in the 7 years of my life. This is really an exciting event. I am a subscriber to A Nose for Life.
Behind me is the legendary a picture of the legendary Ben Bernanke, as well as Alan Greenspan, commemorating the 100 years of the Federal Reserve.
Somebody that knows what they're doing.
Hey, somebody that knows what they're doing?
Yeah.
Don't tell them the truth.
We're here in the middle of nowhere, way out in this awesome spot that Bill Marion found.
I've been watching Mr. Marion's videos for a little while now. Great guy.
This is like you can't see anything else. Like I can't even see the phone right now. So did anybody else have that kind of issue where it's like, you know, you want to look at what's going on, but then you can't really look at anything else? And the one thing that I never want to do on this channel is ever make it look as if pursuing life and pursuing living the best possible life that you can live is an easy task. In fact, sometimes it is very difficult to pursue better. Sometimes it can be quite difficult. In fact, for people like me who struggle with depression, who struggle with anxiety, who struggle with darkness and fears, just like everybody else, sometimes it's everything I can do to wake up in the morning. Sometimes it feels like I'm wandering through a dark cave and I can't find my way out. If you're trying to create something on your own, it's difficult, it's hard, and you lose your way a lot of times. In other endeavors in my life, I've gotten stuck in the cave and felt like I would never come out of the cave because it's just so dark when you're trying to figure things out and find your way through. But here's the good news. The good news is there's always a way out if you keep looking and keep trying and you don't give up. And that's about the best self-help that I could give anybody. This channel, A Nose for Life, is about that pursuit. But I never want this channel to be something to where people think that I've got it figured out, because I don't. The pursuit of living is how you figure it out. The pursuit of life, the pursuit of getting up every day and saying, I'm going after it again. And trust me, in my own life, I have to fight. I have to search for time to accomplish the little goals that I have, the little things that I want to accomplish during the day for the pursuit that I want to, for things that I want to pursue. I have to fight for that time because I have a job, I have a family, and I have things that I have to do in order to do this very video right here. When you keep searching through the darkness of the cave, that's when you start having your breakthrough. about 3 weeks ago, I was actually thinking about shutting down the YouTube channel, not because I don't love making YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos. I love going exploring, and then I love presenting that information to people who want to watch that information. But I had an amazing opportunity that kind of came up, and it's an opportunity that's not exactly right now, but it might be coming down the road. And so in sort of a panic, I just sort of locked up everything that I was doing in anticipation of this opportunity. But I have to say this, it was people like you, people who are actually watching the end of this video because you enjoy the channel and you want to see more of the channel, that made me reconsider. It made me stop and think that, you know what, maybe it's not time to stop the YouTube channel. In fact, maybe the YouTube channel is something that I need to just commit to all the way around. And here's the reason why. Some people submitted letters anonymously. In other words, they didn't want their name mentioned. Some people just put it out there on Facebook or whatever the case is. Where are your videos? We love your videos. And it was then that I realized that there are aspects of our channel that just simply aren't out there. Maybe it's a friendly face. Maybe it's that we don't take ourselves that seriously. And of course, as I always say, and we're okay with that. But in any event, I've made a commitment now to continue the YouTube thing as long as YouTube will let me put videos online, or as long as another platform will let me put videos online, because apparently our channel is growing. We've grown by 150 subscribers or close to it just over the past summer, and that's as we have faced 2 funerals in our family. My wife's mother, of course, passed away in May, unfortunately, and very tragically. My grandmother died, and we've had a lot of turmoil, and in the middle of that, we've continued to create fun and entertaining videos for people just like you. So I want to take this time as we approach our kind of official anniversary, even though I started making videos before October of last year, when we really started focusing and trying to make better videos. It was in about October of 2016. I wanted just to stop and say thank you. Our business model never asks for money. Other channels can do that, that's fine. That's their business model. Our business model wants to focus more towards merchandise later as our channel develops. But I want you to know that it's because of you, people who watch these videos. That's why we are continuing to make videos. And honestly, it doesn't hurt that I love making these videos and getting better at editing and getting better at what we do. And so I'm going to continue making videos. I do want to apologize for taking a few weeks off there. I really needed to consider whether or not it was okay to pursue what I want to pursue, what I feel like I'm called to pursue, as well as make videos. And at this point, I think it would be wrong to stop making videos and reaching people and giving some people a smile or two, entertaining people a little bit, making them want to get up and hopefully challenge them to do things right outside their door, to get involved with their life and not just let life happen. Because I think a lot of times we get stuck into that mindset of life just passing us by and it just happening. So I wanted to continue to make videos and recommit and just touch base with you, the viewer, those of you who will stick around towards the end of a review video and watch everything and just say, I'm here for the long haul, regardless of what comes ahead. I want to thank you for watching. Again, my name is Bill Marion. The channel you're watching is A Nose for Life. As always, I do hope that you subscribe. I hope you click the like button. And of course, share this channel every opportunity you get, because that's the only way that we grow. At the end of this video, I'm actually going to show a small clip of the eclipse. It's a time-elapse eclipse that was created by my son, Nathan. He did a fabulous job on this. We got a lot of good feedback, and I want to leave you with that clip. Okay, this is just one little extra thing. You might not be used to this if you've not watched YouTube longer. Maybe you're not quite the YouTube expert. I know that I'm learning things about YouTube every day. At the end of most YouTube videos, depending on which YouTube creator you're watching, there's a place at the end of the video, like the last 20 seconds of the video,
where you can click on other videos that you can watch by the same creator. And sometimes those creators will put other videos from other creators on there. But what I want to do right now is just give you an example. Right now, as you can see, that my face is probably being covered up with other options that you can click on if you're like on a laptop. I think some cell phones will let you push it, but most of the time you have to be on a laptop. So right now you probably can't see my face because it's like covered up with things. And so you can click on one of those and choose which video you want to go to from here.